What's up, y'all? This is MGTV Reactions, and today we are going to be reacting on My Jazzy Life, all right, and also Olivia, okay? But before we get into it, I'm going to ask everyone to please go ahead and hit that like button when you come in, okay? Comment your thoughts down below in the chat because you know I love to hear what you have to say, okay? And also hit that subscribe button too if you have not done so already, all right? All right. Now, real quick, I just want to say hello to Banana Muffin. Hey, long hair don't care. And hello to the rest of the people that are watching in the bushes. All right. I'm not going to waste no time. Let me go ahead and share my screen. We're going to start off with Jasmine. All right. It appears that Jasmine is in need of some attention. I really don't understand her point in what she's still doing. Happy Saturday, long hair don't care. But then Muffin, you said she's just going through a hard time because she's so beautiful, guys. Oh my gosh. Hey Keisha. Um, yeah, let me go ahead and share this screen. So Jasmine went live earlier today. Okay, how long is this one? This one is 9 minutes. The other one is an hour and 20 minutes. Okay, so let's go ahead and listen to what she's talking about.
You ain't got shit to lose. Point to prove. So, what did I hear? Can y'all hear me? Because type in the comments if you can hear me before I start talking. Like, I want to make sure people can hear me first.
Girl, no. Get talking.
Y'all can hear me? I just want to make sure before I start talking that people can hear me. I heard that somebody got released. They got released on good behavior. Y'all, I thought that I wasn't going to step off the gas. Like, people was like, oh, you just said it because she was in... No, baby, that was just sprinkle on top of the ice cream, like. And I guess, she go into jail and she's still thinking about me. She said, someone sent me a clip and she was saying something about, I gotta take my wig off. They let her keep her wig. Bitch, you ain't me. You were in there for a long time. Ooh, you couldn't pluck those gray hairs. That's her thing. She likes to pluck her gray hairs. She looks very just worn out. And it's sad. The first thing you do, you get out, you go be with a nigga. And my first flight would have been my kid.
So real quick, I'll just say this. I think it's so weird that Jasmine, because normally they'll say, oh, somebody sent me this, right? But no, that's not what happened. Jasmine was actively watching Olivia when she heard that she got out of prison. She sat through the whole entire live and she heard the part where where Olivia said something about her. Olivia wasn't even direct with what she was saying, which was very annoying. But Jasmine knew that it was for her. But my whole thing is this: why be so invested in somebody that you don't like, and that doesn't like you? Like, I got it when it first happened. Like when Olivia was first arrested, she's in jail. I understood Jasmine felt the need to come out on YouTube and say the things she was saying and basically troll her. I get it because Olivia did that to her. But my whole thing is that's over with now. The lady's back. She wasn't even saying anything directly to you. She said what she could do. And then you felt the need to go live for an hour and 30 minutes to talk about this lady.
Kids. The hell? You gonna be with a nigga. Child. In a hotel room. Baby, she went into jail, and the first thing that popped in her head was me. Like, she got to keep her wig. Why couldn't I? Girl, I'm glad that I was on your mind when you entered that bitch. That means I was really deeply on your mind. Like, oh my God, I know she's gonna say something because I'm gonna get my karma now. I knew it was coming. Hey, everyone coming into the chat. Hey, Guyanese. Yeah, she had to mention me. It's cute though. It's cute. I think it's funny though. But what I tell you guys, I said Jill ain't gonna humble that hoe. The hell? That she's the type of female that you can't humble. She gotta, cause like honestly, she done lost everything. Damn, like she lost her kids, all that. Like there's no humbling her. Like the word humble don't even coexist in her life. Like, bro, she literally lost everything and she just on some fuck the world type shit. Like,
I don't know. I just feel like this is weird to even put this kind of energy into it and have this type of a conversation with her audience. Jasmine has to do this because she has nothing going on in her life. She's saying that she told the people that jail wasn't going to humble Olivia. The only hopes that I had, that her going to jail might cause, right? I felt like if she went to jail, maybe it will humble her in the sense where that she would understand that she needs to be actively providing for her children. Like, I mean, what else? It's either you provide for your kids, you pay that child support, or you keep going back to jail. All right, that's just all it is. So I was thinking that maybe by her going to jail, that it would humble her in that sense. But as far as it goes with Jasmine and anything with her, what does she need to be humble about? You two don't like each other. I don't understand why they just keep speaking on each other. I just don't. But anyway, long hair don't care. You said Jazz definitely wants attention. Come clean about Chris in the water. Perhaps we will listen. Right. She'll never do that though. You also said Jazz is mad. Liv came out getting a bunch of views still. Jazz still getting 30 views. And that's really what it is. That's really what it is. I think Jasmine is bothered by the fact that so many people on YouTube do not like Olivia, yet she still manages to keep an audience. And Jasmine's audience is gone. Like, I mean, she gets views, but it's like 2,000. It's definitely not what it used to be. Therefore, the money is not how it used to be. And I think that she is jealous of that. And so Jasmine's just going to ride Olivia's coattail in this moment to try to rack up some views. But it just makes her look pressed and desperate, in my opinion. Now, if Olivia came out and said some real crazy, wild shit and she felt the need to respond, then okay, I get it. But I don't really feel like she said enough for it to be worth an hour and 30 minutes of Jasmine's time. I just don't. Um, SHLM, you said Jasmine tried to talk trash about Olivia, but the chat was dragging her instead. Yes, so we're going to get to that in the other live stream that she did. Long hair, you said it is weird, but we talking about Jazz. So yeah, Jasmine is definitely, yeah. I don't know. She, I don't know. She's just boring on her own, so she has to do this because nobody really cares about the other shit that she has going on. They just don't. I know I don't. I can't really watch Jazz too long unless it's specifically some drama or something that she's involved in, because outside of that, her regular content, it just doesn't do it for me at all. It just doesn't. Very, very boring. She doesn't really have any personality, so I guess she's just doing what she has to do. But at the same time, it definitely is weird. I mean, she already did her big one when Olivia went to jail. Bitch, you didn't already dance to the locked up song. You said what you said about it. Now, what else is it to say now that she's home? And my whole thing is, if you didn't have that much to say to her when she was attacking you, like when Olivia was really going in on her, it's just kind of weird, in my opinion, to do it now. That's all I'm saying. It's Cherie. You said they're going to be doing this back and forth for the next 5 years. They can't let it go. Child, they can't. And it's a shame.
y'all thought jail was gonna humble her? I thought y'all was not gonna come out and be all like, I'm this kind of person and I'm changed. No, it only amplified it, honestly. And then bragging about, I seen something, because I watched a little bit of the live stream. I didn't see everything because I kind of was trying to read the summary, but bragging about um, one of the officers knowing you in jail, like, the bragging is not cute. Like, you want to be known in jail. You want to be known because that only makes things worse. Because she could know you, but that bitch probably was probably thinking, "Look, this is my job, but I can't say nothing. I can't do nothing. I can't do this or that." She probably didn't even really fuck with you. That's the sad part. That's the sad part, bro. And then just like, oh, I'm in here for child support. Everybody's in here for this and that. Girl, child support is still a crime. No way. If you in there for killing somebody, or whether you shoplifting or fraud, child support, at the end of the day, you all got the same thing. Y'all all sitting in jail. Sitting in jail. Aw. You literally missed your kid's Christmas. And I think someone said it was her daughter's birthday or whoever, one of them kids. I think it was the daughter. It's just, I need to get in that lane. So who's gonna be the victim? Fuck. Can I get over? Thank you. Oh, he was nice. He wasn't a victim. He was nice. Let me over.
Right, long hair don't care. So long hair don't care. You just said, didn't Jazz say she was in a holding cell telling people she was a content creator? She definitely did say that, right? But Olivia is saying that somebody recognized her. All right, one of the guards did. And I didn't hear that part from Olivia, but okay, if she did say that, whatever. It's given that Jasmine is jealous that Olivia was recognized in jail by somebody. Um, and she had to tell people that she was a YouTuber. That's what it's given. Jasmine, she just seems very jealous and bitter to me. She really does. And like I said already, I just don't like the fact that she didn't have this energy when she really needed to have this energy.
I just thought it was so funny, bro. It's funny. The kids don't deserve you. They deserve somebody way better than you. Like, hell no. Ain't no way the first thing I'm gonna do when I get out of jail is go shack up in a hotel with a nigga. I'd have been like, look, if she don't have a place, look, all right, thank you for taking me here, and now let's go get my kids. Let me go see my kids.
Child, be quiet, because quiet as is kept. Plenty of people believe that your children deserve a better mother than you. Anyway, I don't like how pixely it is on my end. So I'm going to just go ahead to the hour and 20-minute live that she did, because I feel like the quality is better. And it
It's
is.
like my Wi-Fi wasn't working. My hotspot wasn't working.
Here we go.
And the first thing that she thought of, it was me. I love it. I love it. Because the first thing I thought when I found out she was in jail was like, let's have a party. Let's turn up. She was upset that she didn't get to keep her wig and I kept my wig whenever she went into jail. Now I want to say it's busy. I swear. I won't stay on here too long because, yeah, kind of like I was on DoorDash for a little bit. Then it wasn't busy. Now I want to stay busy. And it's cute. It's cute. I love it. But I also said in the last slide that y'all thought her going into jail was going to humble that hoe. That was not going to humble her. Like, she thought it was a flex that an officer knew who she was. Like, you thought it was a flex. Like, that's not a flex. That's, and you're in jail. It's not. You're not someone that they're gonna look up to. Like, that's basically what I'm saying. She wasn't like, oh my god, I know you're not. No. Y'all know that I can't even see y'all's comments because I'm really not reading them because I'm driving. But and then getting out and going straight to a nigga instead of, I mean, I get it. You had to get somebody to pick you up, but the way I would have been like, okay, I'm about to take. I need to go see my kids. At least some of them.
Girl, shut the hell up, because you don't even want to be bothered with your kids. The only one that you're bothered with the majority of the time is the one that you have no choice but to be bothered with because his father doesn't want to be around. Okay, girl, please. I'm going to fast forward it. because this whole time she's pretty much just going on and on about Liv. She's not really saying anything that she hasn't already said. It's just she's repeating herself as if she's any better.
There's different people that that move differently when they fuck with their supporters. Like, I love my supporters. Like, I don't get on here and dog shit, talk shit to my actual supporters. Like, she just be talking, and she don't like really be like saying it's directly to somebody in the comments. I don't even let the haters fuck with my mind to where I get out of character. You gonna say what you want to say, but at the end of the day, nigga, I'm a grown ass woman. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do, say what the fuck I want to do, say what the fuck I want, and move how I want. If you like it, oh well. If you don't like what I post, then it is what it is. But at the end of the day, like, she would dog shit talk her supporters, and then turn around and ask for the money from them too. Like, what? What?
It's her saying this like she's any better, like she has not done the same. Like, girl, you and Liv is the same exact type of person. She's just more entertaining. That's it. That's all. Now, I'm looking at Jasmine's comments, and the people are going in on her. Somebody said, "You need to learn to shut up and worry about your life. You keep bringing her up while she was in jail for what? Some clout from her, child." Mm. They also said, again, speaking on her for what reason, Miss Girl, go get in one of her lives and say it to her. Oh my gosh. I just feel like it makes her look very desperate. That's all I'm saying. It does. Very desperate for attention. Any sort of clout that she can get because her own life is so boring. She has no content to put out.
You have nothing else to talk about? Yeah, I have a lot of shit to talk about, but I also vlog. So I'm not gonna, talk a lot about other stuff. When you piggyback off somebody, where is your real content? I got vlogs. It's not piggybacking. If it's, you know what? You want to call it piggybacking, call it what you want. At the end of the day, I'm gonna still get paid, right? So I guess you can call it what you want. But at the end of the day, she could piggyback off of me. Like, she dragged the fuck out of me for months, bitch. So yeah, and let's see, Marcia, Chrissy, um, everybody. She piggybacked off everybody. Yanni, like, Key plus three. I'm trying to think about everybody that I've seen that she could never keep the name straight. So if I get on here, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck them. I used to follow her, but she's trash. I realize she is mentally ill. She makes choices like all adults do. Uses people on here for cash apps, and she broke, and her family is too. The new people. Look, she is mentally ill. Like, the way that woman moved, like, it spoke volumes, y'all. Y'all don't understand. Like, all that shit, how she did, that spoke volumes to me. Like, that was some mental illness type shit. Like, going on there saying, I don't care what y'all say, I'm gonna fucking talk about this to the day that I feel like I don't feel like fucking talking about it no more. Because that is something that really bothered me, that you can say that my kid's been SA. Like, that really fucking bothered me. And then cry on fucking demand. Give that bitch an Oscar award. Cause bitch, like, so I'm gonna talk about her. I'm gonna laugh at her.
So listen to what she said. She said Olivia dragged her for months. Olivia was relentless when she went after Jasmine. Olivia got on here crying and acting as if she knew some tea about what was going on in Jasmine's house and made it seem like Jasmine's boyfriend that she had at the time was, violating her children. And what did Jasmine do about that? Is the thing. What did she do about it? Olivia, Jasmine and Olivia argued online. Olivia played her cards better than Jasmine did. Somehow, some way, Olivia was able to get Jasmine arrested. All right, Jasmine had to go through all this unnecessary stuff over internet beef, and Jasmine has done nothing about it. I just feel like, what's the point, girl? You did what you did when she went to jail, right? But to be honest, at the end of the day, Jasmine is no match for Olivia, and as it pertains to pettiness. And I said this yesterday in my live stream. She's just not. So I understand that she wants the views, but I just feel like if she's not willing to be the same type of person that Liv is, then you might as well just leave that bitch alone. If you're not ready to go all out and go all in, you might as well leave her alone and not even and try to initiate any sort of additional beef on top of what you already have going on. Because, like I said, Jasmine is not. I just don't. She's not cut out for it. She's just not. The most that she can do or will do and put the effort into doing is getting online talking. But this woman actually just had you arrested not too long ago. And so, yeah, she got her karma. She went to jail for that and also for being a deadbeat. But like I said, she's still not a match for Olivia. So you might as well just leave the bitch alone. I don't get it.
I don't give a fuck because, bitch, you got me fucked up. That's something I would never say about anybody's kids. So I don't like that hoe. I don't give a fuck about her. And honestly, her going to jail, it's a laughable thing. She get on here and she talks so much shit to not just me, but everybody, even her own fucking supporters. Bitch, like that hoe was she needed to rot for a little bit. Honestly, if she don't pay child support, I hope she go back and rot some fucking more. Because like a bitch like that, you might not do a hard crime, but bitch, you need to go sit down. Really, you need to go in a mental institution. I ain't gonna fucking hold you. Like, that's really where you need to be. I'm surprised they ain't transfer you over. Um,
Somebody in her comments said, but it doesn't bother you that you allow your second baby dad to stop your bag and keep you financially struggling. Mm.
I never had a basement. I don't know what you're talking about. Child, y'all just be coming up with anything. She's mentally ill, but you are too. I'm not mentally ill. I'm not perfect. I got problems sometimes. You know, I ain't perfect, but I ain't fucked up in the head. I ain't fucked off like that. Mm-mm. I ain't fucked off like that. And you know it's crazy? Like I could have got on here and put on a fucking show and been like and said some shit like that. But to me, that's you got to be really fucked off in the head to say something about children like that, and then posting clip pictures of them and saying things. You are fucked off in the head. You don't ever compare my problems in my life to that psycho, because there's no comparison. A person like that is really fucked off in the head. Girl, your daughter was on live. What? It is weird. Child, y'all be thinking y'all be knowing what y'all be talking about. Um, what show? Worry about your dead page. What are you talking about? You're worse. I'm worse. If that's how you feel, that's your opinion. Like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and talk shit about my haters or drag y'all or child. That's how you feel. That's how you feel. If I'm just worse and I just need to be in a mental institution because, of this and that, whatever, that's how you feel. I feel like she needs to be in a mental institution. That's how I feel. That's my opinion. The only difference is I have a platform, right? And you can see me. I'm not hidden behind no fake cloak.
So Rose, you said Jazz has cried, begged, and lied so many times. I will say only one thing. She didn't talk about anyone's kids. That is the only thing I can say that's nice. She got every free Christmas gift that she could for her children. She definitely did. And so that's respectable that Jasmine doesn't take it that far to where as though she will lie and make up, the most craziest lies about people's children or even talk about the kids' appearance. She won't say anything about somebody's kids, and that's great, right? Because I feel like kids should be off limits too. Which is why I'm saying that Jasmine is not a match for Olivia because Olivia doesn't have any boundaries. So that's why I don't understand the fight. If you feel like you're the bigger person, the better person, you're not on her level as it pertains to childishness and pettiness, then leave it be. Then just leave it be. That's all I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, all I'm saying is when Olivia starts her bullshit, is Jasmine gonna be able to stand in the paint and really go back and forth with her on the same type of level? And not only just go back and forth on the internet, but this bitch then went out of her way to do things outside of the internet that negatively impacted Jasmine's life. So that's what I'm saying. You're not a match. She's not a match for Olivia. So therefore, why even try to initiate or continue on with a beef that's really pointless? What's done is done. It's done. That's great. That's very mature of her to not want to speak on anybody's kids. You know, everybody has their own limits, but you're dealing with a person who doesn't have any limits. So why would you want to even deal with that bitch in any capacity? Because I know I wouldn't want to. Not after everything that she's already been through. So her trolling her for being locked up, that's one thing. She did what she did. But to continue on after the lady is out, and it doesn't really seem like, at this time, it doesn't really seem like Liv wants to do that with her. I would just let the bitch be. You're going to go poking the bear, and then when the bear starts doing what the bear does, Jazz going to be crying victim all over again.
File AGDWBPR and with no picture. You can see me talking. You know what I'm saying? You see me talking. You see the words coming out of my mouth. That's the only difference between us two. But, you know, we both have opinions, just like everybody got assholes. You're still not getting no money talking about her. Take them orders, Miss Girl. Baby, I take the orders for a different reason. But you'll see in the vlog. I haven't talked about it yet, but you'll see. Everyone is not a hater. Everyone's not a hater.
Hey,
We're
Essie
saying you
Johnson.
call yourself a content creator and this is your job, but you put no effort into providing for your family. Are you sure? Are you sure? Just because I'm on live right now talking, you feel like I don't put effort into providing for my family. Okay, that's your opinion. I know the facts. I know the facts. If I wasn't providing, if I wasn't pulling my weight and providing for my family, we would probably be on the fucking street, living in a hotel, living in a car, no food. And who gives a fuck if I have government assistance, right? Because at the end of the day, didn't I put in effort and go fill out the application and send all my stuff in and waited and did all that to get that government assistance? Oh, yeah. I thought that was effort. I thought that was actually putting effort into something. But hey, who am I to tell you how you feel? But yeah. I hope everybody's having a good weekend though. You want to be strong, beautiful. Hey Josh, she came straight for you. Your biggest fan. My biggest.
It's her saying that her filling out the application to receive food stamps is effort. Now, I guess it's bare minimum effort. That's the least you can do because it's free and it doesn't cost you any damn thing. And if you don't have it, you won't have a way to feed your children. But ultimately, Jasmine has came on this internet begging several times. And you would think that by now, you know, I could understand people doing that in their 20s because you don't have life together. You got all these damn kids. And even then, it's still frowned upon. But these women are in their 30s. Right? And I could understand a person being in need a couple of times. Right? Maybe if you move into a new house or something like that, you do a registry. I don't care about shit like that. But the fact that you have had to come on the internet several times and ask the people for money with your sob stories and your lies or whatever else you have to do to get the money together, that is sad. So obviously what you're doing is not benefiting you enough. The only time Jasmine is on her high horse is when tax time is coming around, okay? And it's that time. So right now she's on her high horse, okay? She's going to be good for the next couple of months, which is great. But at the end of the day, I would have just thought by now, you know, being a single mother with 5 kids, why won't you just go get a fucking job? Like, you're really depending, you just want to do DoorDash? That's the career choice? And there's nothing wrong with doing DoorDash, but isn't that meant to be more of a side gig than anything? It's not a full-time income. That shit fluctuates. It might be busy. It may not be busy. You need a reliable paycheck. Jasmine will not get a job. And that's something that I just don't understand. I just don't.
But she went in the jail. But she got to keep her wig. Why? And girl, first of all, I went in the same county. Actually, I was in probably the worst county. But Shit.
Long hair, you said Jazz is horrible. Please log off. Rose, you said, how about make an effort to put Chris on child support? She does not want to do that for whatever the reason may be. Maybe she still has, she's afraid of Chris. She doesn't want to do that because she thinks that if she does, you know, she won't have an opportunity to get him back or something. Like, I really don't understand why she's hesitating with that or why she's not interested in putting him on child support. He literally does not get legendary. He doesn't get him. I'm quite sure he's not providing. Like, what is he doing? What is he doing? I don't understand why she wouldn't put him on child support. If she's always in need and begging the internet for money, you obviously need to ask your baby father for some money. You can't really ask Philip for anything because he got the kids most of the goddamn time anyway. You really shouldn't. The birthday parties they have, the trips they go on, that's due to Philip and Hannah. So he's out of the picture. He's out of the question. You can't really ask him for too much because he's already doing what needs to be done. But Chris, on the other hand, is not doing any of that. And you're constantly stuck with Legends. You don't get a fucking break. He would have been on child support immediately. Immediately. And a lot of women, some women, don't want to put their child's father on child support. One, because they don't know if he's really the father and there'll have to be a paternity test. Or they may not do it because they don't want to, the baby daddy to be trying to get custody of the kids. I don't know. But Jasmine doesn't even have to worry about that because Chris don't want that boy any goddamn way. I digress. I don't understand it. But anyway, let's continue.
She talks about you, why you can't talk about her. She was laughing and everything. The new comments just don't know who she is, but they'll get it one day. That's why I'm like, I'm not here to try and get people to get it. You know what I'm saying? The ones who get it, that's been around, that's seen all the shit, they get it. But I'm just here to laugh and just hit my vape. Cause bitch, I think that's better. Hey Brittany. How you doing, Brittany? Oh, nothing else to say? Now you're all out of speculations, right? HUD pays your rent. Who is that? You're buying water now? That's new. Sometimes I be feeling like people just
Well, somebody said SSI pays the rent. They are playing in her face.
be typing stuff that don't make sense. Baby, I got several water bottles right here. I got this one, this one. Actually got that one from, because actually Legend drank out of it and I refuse to drink after that. There's 4 water bottles in my car right now. Well, 1, 2, yeah, 4. Housing attorneys. I don't get that. I applied for that when I was pregnant with
They said housing authority. She said housing attorneys. What?
Kaylin, and even after, I have never got on. And first of all, I don't get, let's say Section 8. Let's not say housing. I do not get Section 8. I applied for Section 8 whenever Kaylin was little. I have never got it. They literally never opened up the fucking wait list. Maybe it's because all the old fucking people are still on the wait list. Because baby, I wish I could just pay $8 for rent. But what else? Housing. My house is. I don't live in housing. I live in the projects. Like that's really what the housings are. I don't live in the projects, or I don't live in like a community. So now that I'm dropping all the facts for you, keep it coming. What else? What your speculations? Okay, I'm here just to clear it up so you can feel a little bit at ease. So what else? I don't even know how to say it. There's no way possible your content is enough to pay your rent, for real. If that's how you feel, if that is how you feel, if that is how you feel, I'm not here to try and persuade you to be on my side and like, yeah, okay.
She's talking about if that's how you feel. Now, to be honest, y'all, I find it hard to believe that Jasmine is making. I don't know how much her current rent is, but Jasmine can't possibly be making over, I'd say, $2,500 a month on YouTube. The views, I mean, she gets views, but they're just not viewing, not enough to, in my opinion, to be making YouTube a full-time job for her. She's not even consistent enough, really. She don't be posting every day. She has her moments where she gets in a depression and things like that. So I don't know. I just kind of find it hard to believe that Jasmine is able to live and provide for 5 children off of her YouTube check.
Yeah, I believe her. I'm literally just here to give you the facts, and you can take what I give you and do what the fuck you want. Like, I'm not here to try to switch it up for you. Like, so what else? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and you're not gonna get extra out of me. Is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what people want me to post my earnings from YouTube. Like, why do I have to do that? Like, who are you to, like, you're not my fucking nigga. You're not my landlord to where I gotta send them money. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do I have to post it for somebody that I don't know on the internet? That
Girl,
but they don't think that I'm making the money. That's the problem. That's the problem. They don't think that. Let me push y'all out here. Feel the fresh air, y'all. Don't overheat. Like, bitch, I ain't over here driving a luxury ass car, or I ain't doing nothing spectacular like that, taking trips or something. You should try to change your content, cooking with your daughter, reading. I've already done that. That's not change. Like, I hear what you're saying. Maybe you're new here, and so I'm gonna take this and say it, the most respectfully, chilled way.
she
So,
said it's not like I'm doing anything spectacular. I'm not driving a luxury car. I'm not taking any trips. But why don't you desire to put yourself in a position to make more money, to be able to do better for your children? Yeah, you're just getting by right now. Like, Jasmine has a place to stay, which is a blessing. She has a vehicle, which is also a blessing. She does have the ability to make money on social media. That's a blessing. Um, but with that being said, obviously there's a need for more because you're just getting by with what you're doing now. And barely, because then you got to get up and still go through DoorDash. So Jasmine doesn't want to have a better life. Jasmine doesn't want to go on trips with her kids and make memories or none of that, because she's not trying to do more. I think that's really sad and depressing. Like, girl, you don't want better for yourself? You don't want to go on a fucking trip? I mean, what? Why don't you want that? You okay with, all of their good memories being made with Philip and Hannah, the birthday parties, the outings, going on vacation, doing this? That you don't want to be the reason that those things are happening for those kids. The only time it's going to happen is when they go with their dad. That's sad. That's really sad. And it's unfortunate for her children. So while she's sitting on here saying that not Jasmine, Olivia's children deserve to have a better mother than her. I mean, girl, check yourself too, because your kids deserve to have a mother who wants better for them. Your kids deserve to have a mother that wants to create memories with them and doesn't want to just push them off on others so that she could just lay up with a nigga or something. Like, I don't get it. Let me read some of y'all's comments. Let's see. Rose, you said, I hardly see the Davis 4 over there. Does Phil have them more time now, child? I do not know. Honestly, truly, I don't. But I don't ever really see them in her videos either. So I don't know what that's about. Barbara, she says she's claiming all her children on income tax and their daddy will not claim not one. She does. She is not allowing it. I don't. Child, as many kids as Philip has, more than likely, if he files taxes anyway, they're probably snatching that shit. I'm quite sure he's on child support for a few of them. Okay, so I don't know. He don't need to claim them because they just gonna take the shit anyway. Rose, you said Phil should be able to claim some of the Davis 4 because he has them most of the time. I would agree with that. It depends on his circumstances. I'm quite sure he's making her give him something. All right, she probably has to share food stamps with him because he has the kids half the time or maybe more. And maybe he's asking her for 1,000 out of the taxes. Who knows? We don't know. Barbara, you said, I'm sure she will allow Chris to claim legendary on his income tax. And you know what? Was so unfortunate about that. I could see her doing that. Honestly, I could. Banana Muffin, you said Jazzy's channel is dead. She probably is making less than 1K a month. And I was thinking that too, but I just wanted to give her some grace. And I put it at 25K. I don't think that Jasmine is making over 25K. And to be honest, 25K in today's economy, with the cost of rent, the cost with everything, it's not. That's nothing. So yeah, I don't know. I just don't see that for Jasmine. I don't think so. But I tried to give her some grace and say 2,500. Hey, everyday life. You said Jasmine wants to struggle. She's one of the most unmotivated motherfuckers I've ever seen. I agree. She's saying that, oh, I don't take trips. You don't want to? Like, bitch, what? Banana Muffin, you said Jazz gave up on her channel. Legend is in daycare. She has no excuse to not have a job. The Davis kids can go on Phil's insurance. I agree. She really doesn't have an excuse to get a job. But Jasmine, I don't know what's wrong with them. I really don't get it. Honestly, truly. Rose, you said I still think Hannah is a fool. I mean, listen, if I had no children, I don't think that I would even entertain. I know I wouldn't entertain a man with 10. I think that's how many kids he has. And he has what, 5 or 6 of them, 50% of the fucking time. It's just too much to put up with for her, and she doesn't have any kids. So, but that's her choice. Let's see. Everyday life. You said these chicks really act like they're better than the next one. Meanwhile, they're all operating at the same level of laziness. I agree. I completely agree.
So I have shown me cooking with my daughter. So it's not changing it up. That's literally just doing the same thing I've been doing. Just because you don't see that every day doesn't mean I don't do it. I have shown myself reading with Legend or even just reading with all my kids. I don't show that every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like me, because it's just sometimes I get caught up in real life. Yes, this is my job, but I'll clock out of this job before I clock into afternoon jobs, basically, which is the kids after school, because it's just too hectic sometimes. Sometimes I just be like, okay, I can't pick up the camera because I'm helping helping Ava with her homework, or helping Aiden, or I'm doing something like you know what I'm saying? I'm cooking and I'm trying to get everybody's stuff ready for lunch, school, and all this stuff. I just don't pick the camera up.
But she's saying she just doesn't pick the camera up. All of that is content. If you're so busy doing being a mother, helping with homework, cooking, cleaning, doing this, doing that, all of that is content. But you're leaving that out? Okay.
Legend has homework every week, not every day, I would say every week, and he has to read books. I don't show that. I mean, it's in our app because I have to document stuff. He has homework. He has papers that he comes home where he has to work on his letters. I just don't show it all. Distasteful comment, like the fact that you're literally saying if somebody's broke, you need to look.
Somebody in her chat said, it's confusing because you're contradicting yourself. Claiming to be broke one day, then suddenly spending money. It makes no sense. Either live like a brokey and stop begging or do better. Simple. And I couldn't agree more.
Smell and eat broke. That doesn't make sense. There's different brokes out there. You know what I'm saying? Like what? Like there's different ways to be broke. You're broke to where all your bills are paid, food on the table and everything. But to stop spending money, like I spend the money and that's what get me broke. I'm not broke down to where I'm on a corner with a sign saying, can I get some change so I can get a hotel? I'm not that kind of broke. I'm broke like, okay, my bills paid. If I get a little extra cash, I do DoorDash too, right? Get a little extra cash, then shit, maybe we'll go out to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, or shit, put some more gas in my tank.
Maybe we'll go out to eat, or maybe just you and Legend will go out to eat, or maybe just you. Because the damn sure ain't ever all 5 of the kids.
That made no sense. Basically, you told me don't spend money because I'm broke, and I need to look broke. That's child. We're paying your rent, taxpayers. Um, no, you're not. I file taxes too. I get taxes took out. We get taxes took out of our YouTube. Y'all know that, right? Girl, DoorDash don't pay no real money. Okay, that's how you feel. I mean, I'm not here to tell you what I'm getting or nothing. I mean, I've done videos showing y'all it's enough to spend money. I'm not gonna be broke. Oh, okay, I DoorDash, so I'll get a couple of $100. So let me just act like I'm broke so that people can feel comfortable in their own skin. What the fuck that look like? Like, let me not go feed my kids. Let me not order some pizza. Let me not go get some Chick-fil-A. Bitch, like, huh?
Anyway, I'm really not interested in listening to this entire live of Jasmine. Okay. I just thought it was funny that Jasmine came on YouTube, right? With the intention of, I don't know, telling Liv off or getting views talking shit about Liv, and Liv is not doing this, and oh, she's homeless, and oh, she didn't get her kids, and she's a terrible mom and her kids deserve better. She wanted to come on here and talk shit about Liv only, right? But then it took a tragic turn, and everybody in her chat was trying to hold her accountable for her current life circumstances. So I've actually thought that was pretty funny. Now listen, like I said, I understood it. I understood the her saying what she said about Liv, but at some point it has to end, and it really needs to end if she is not able to be on Olivia's level of pettiness. She's not. She's no match for her. So then just leave the bitch alone. Focus on your own life. Focus on getting your own views up and creating content that people actually want to watch. She says she does all this stuff with her children, yet none of it's filmed. Maybe you should be filming that. Maybe people will watch that. I don't get it. But anyway, let's go ahead and go to um, Olivia's channel. Actually, y'all, give me a second. I got a phone call coming in. All right, and I'm back. All right, so we are going to go ahead and get into Olivia's last live stream. Child, Olivia went live for 2 hours and 51 minutes.
Look like this.
2 hours and 51 minutes. Let me go back some. Sitting in the car, child. She went live for 2 hours and 51 minutes, sitting in the car, driving around, going to the, what is it called? The storage facility, getting food, just riding around aimlessly. Don't know what's going on with the kids and nothing. I don't know. Olivia's life is just crazy. So we're going to get into that and see what she's talking about. So I did not watch this whole live.
Cold when everything iced. Yeah, double tap, y'all. Okay, so
Oh, also, but real quick, we got 97 people watching. If everybody could please go and hit that like button for me, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
I do not have my apartment anymore. All my shit is in storage. That's where I'm about to go right now. I'm about to go in my storage because I gotta get some clothes. And I'm gonna just be real with y'all, okay? We're just gonna keep it real deal. Holly feel up in this bitch. I was gonna leave. When I got out of jail, I was gonna leave and I was gonna go stay with family and get my shit together and do that. And I still can do that. That's an option. But I just don't think I should leave my kids. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to leave my kids. So I'm torn. I'm
Well, if you know for a fact, and if you really don't want to leave your kids, why was that even something that you were going to do? If you know that your three kids are in Texas, it makes no sense to leave Texas unless you want to go months without seeing them, right? That's the only reason why you would leave. So why would you? What are you talking about?
really, really freaking torn right now. Because yes, it would be easier to just leave. I won't have to deal with this shit. Like as far as like what this man is trying to put me through. And I can like, it's different. Like when you are we can talk, you guys. Hold on 1 second though. When you are in a state with no family, no support system, yes, I have friends and I have good friends, but I don't have like family. It's so different when you go somewhere where you do have family. And it's like, I've been without my family for so many years. Like, yeah, there was like moments in time, a year here, 6 months here, 8 months here, where I like had my family, but it's like for the most part, I've always been in Texas and I have no family here. So it's hard. It's hard. And then it's like especially when you're dealing with stuff nonstop, and it's like, damn, I just need like a break. I need to get my shit together. And it's not like I'm dealing with stuff that I'm constantly putting myself through. It's like I'm dealing with somebody who wants to ruin my life. Let's be honest, you guys. Like, we're not going to get into it.
Here she go with this shit. She said if she left Texas, she wouldn't have to leave. She wouldn't have to deal with the things that this man is putting her through. Well, what is it that you really have to deal with outside of paying child support? And even if you leave the state of Texas, you're still going to be held responsible for providing for your kids, even if you go to a different state. So, what are you talking about? What is he putting you through? What is he doing? You don't have to entertain him. You really don't have to talk to him. He doesn't want to talk to you. Shit, you couldn't even get him on the phone. He was only communicating with you through the app and barely doing that. What is he putting you through? Outside of, her coming on here saying that he showed up at her house and was trying to do whatever he wanted to do with her and all that. I mean, that if that happened, it only happened because Olivia opened the door for that to happen and because she entertained him with that. Okay. But if you really don't want to be bothered with the man, then just don't be bothered with the man. And you only have to be bothered with him when you get the kids. And then not even then, because you're picking them up from school any goddamn way. Like, come on. Come on. She's talking about family support. Girl, let's just continue.
But that's what I'm dealing with. Like, he doesn't have to do the shit that he's doing. He's doing it out of pure spite. So when you're dealing with somebody like that, it feels good to have family to lean on. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't have any here. So I'm totally welcome to go where my family is, be good, have comfortability, have security. But it's like I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. We're not doing that. When I see my kids and I see how heartbroken they are without me, and it's like, how do I just leave them? Like, how do I just leave them? Like, and that's why it's like another thing. It's like if this man were just to leave me alone and do what's right for his kids, like he cared about his kids for real, he would just leave me alone and let me get my shit together so I could be here for my kids. But obviously he doesn't want me here for my kids for whatever reason. I don't know. He's dealing with his own, personal battles or whatever. But that's all I want to do is be here for my babies. And I feel like leaving them would be much worse. You know? Let me take this off with my phone real quick, you guys. Hold on. Okay, I took off the case.
Girl, get to the
However you
point.
want to feel about me. I'm sorry you feel that way. Honestly, Um, people sent me some shit today, and listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry people are upset. Just, you know, once again, if I'm so down bad and I'm so everything under the sun, leave me alone. Like, if people are doing so much better than me, I'm happy for you. Like, I am not a hater. We do not have the same life. My life is my life, your life is your life. And I can actually say that good for you. I don't hate on people because I know, bitch, you could be up today and down tomorrow. Like, you never want to laugh at a person's downfall. You never want to think that it can't be you. Like, the way people think, I don't know, it just shows like a lot of people haven't gone through a lot of shit. A lot of people don't understand how the world works because, and that's my whole thing. If you're so up, be up. Enjoy that moment. And sell that car? No. Why would I sell my car? That's silly.
Oh, let me take a break and read y'all's comments. Let's see. Barbara, you say you don't want to leave your kids, but you left your kids purposely and decided to go to jail instead of paying child support. Exactly. Olivia, I don't know what it is. Maybe she doesn't want to leave her kids indefinitely. I mean, if she goes to another state, how likely is it that she's going to be able to fly back and forth for visitation with the kids? It's not. She's not going to be doing that. So she's really going to go a while without seeing them. And then on top of that, she's pregnant. She says she thinks she's about 4 months now, or about to be 4 months. It's the pregnancy is going to go by quickly, and all that moving around. She's not going to be able to get to all of her kids at one point. You know, if she's living in a different state, while just having a newborn and got two other kids and then got to go back and get the other three. It doesn't make sense. She might as well just stay in Texas. But I don't know. Let's see. Everyday life. You said this chick is full of ish. She really thought she was going to get out of jail and just go about her merry way and leave the kids. Right. I don't even know why that was even a thought in her mind. I mean, if you really love your kids, why would you even consider it? Why would you entertain the thought of doing that? You also said she has to deal with the fact that he doesn't want her and she wants that chocolate banana. Yeah, she needs to get past it. Okay. She's pregnant by another banana. Let it go. Let it go. Ocean, you said she played this storyline in Florida and now she's spoken into existence. Wow, the power of the tongue is serious. I didn't even think about that, but she definitely did do the homeless and pregnant in Florida for sure. And it was a scam. And this is real life. Just got out of jail, right? And has nowhere to go and is pregnant by a guy that she doesn't even like. How terrible. If that's not karma, then I don't know what is. But she clearly has manifested this life that she's currently living, and that's unfortunate for her, for sure. Let's see. Banana Muffin, you said Liv says she is only going through all of this because she's pretty. Did she really say that? Monique, you said she talks about how heartbroken and unhappy the kids are, but never fought to get them back. Exactly. She doesn't care. And I don't think that she wants to have all her children any goddamn way, to be honest. She doesn't. Banana Muffin, you said she said her friend tried to send Gerard and Nisha Christmas stuff for the kids, and Nisha refused. I'm sure she's lying, but if she's not, she just admitted to harassing them. Now she was harassing them by trying to send the kids Christmas gifts. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Everyday life. You said which one is he won't leave me alone, and the next minute he refuses to talk to me. Charles, a mess. Rose, you said she needs time to get it together. 5 years ago, Gerard got full custody and remarried. No contact, just the app. Come on, move on. Right. That she's already had enough time to get it together. She's unable to get it together. And I would hope that this experience that she had in jail would be enough for her to be able to get it together in the sense that she understands that she is obligated to provide for her children. In order for her to be there for her children, she's going to have to provide. Because if she does not provide, she's going to risk not even being there for the other two kids who don't even have a father, right? Not only will she not be there for the Web3, but the other two kids, or shit, going on three kids, right? She's not going to be able to be there for them. So I would hope that after all this, she tries to get herself together in a sense where she keeps herself out of jail to be there for those kids, honestly. Um, Banana Muffin, you said yes. She said that MGTV. She said attractive people have to deal with the most and go through the most. Oh yeah, okay. Wow, 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 wow. Let's continue.
Yeah, and like I said, if you want to be negative, I'm just gonna block you, and then you're gonna be blocked, and then you're gonna be mad that I blocked you. So just avoid it all and just keep your negative comments. Just watch and just you can talk shit to your.
Also, I'll say this because you guys are saying that Olivia, if it's true that she had tried to have one of her friends deliver Christmas gifts for the kids, and Gerard and Nisha refused the Christmas gifts, I don't think that that's right. I don't think that is right. I don't. I don't. If she is trying to give the kids Christmas presents because she's not able to see them or get them, I don't think that they should interfere with that. It wouldn't hurt them in any sort of way. What's the, you do you want her to be doing for the kids, or do you want her to not be doing for the kids? So if she actually did put forth the effort to try to get something for her kids, I don't think that they should be the ones to block that out. Like what's the problem? That's the weird petty shit. Nisha wants to be petty because Olivia might have fucked her husband. All right, but it is what it is. But they're still her children. So when the petty shit gets to that level, I don't respect it. I don't. I really don't.
Whoever. I'm praying for you. Thank you, baby. Let things can go south in a minute. In a minute. Yeah. Anything can happen. Especially people. Especially people who constantly struggle. You know what I mean? Like, and struggle because you just choose to struggle. I don't choose to struggle. I deal with people who try to fuck my life up. Unfortunately. Um, are they really happy though? The people who talk shit? No. I mean, of course not. I'm actually happy internally, so it doesn't really matter. I could go live in a shelter today. And you know what? I was thinking about going to stay in a shelter, but it's not really logical because I got to get my kids. Like, I got to see them. I can't take them to a shelter.
It's her saying that she's contemplating or thinking about going into a shelter is just sad. Honestly, truly, this is sad. I remember when she did the whole homeless and pregnant thing, people were calling shelters for her to go to, doing the most because they really thought she was in need of help. And she kept making up every single excuse not to do that. But here she is riding around in the car for hours, going to storage facilities, laying up in a hotel room with this man, and really sitting here having to contemplate on whether or not she's going to go into a shelter. That's absolutely crazy. Now, I don't think Olivia is broke. She did say in this live later on, the part that I was able to catch, she did say that she's not asking anybody for any money. You know, if she doesn't find a place by next week, then she's going to leave or something of that nature. So she obviously has enough money to where as though she'd be able to afford first, last, and security or something. So that's a blessing. I hope that she is able to find some sort of housing. Uh, but it's just crazy how she really played around and had a whole storyline about this and then manifested it to actually be happening currently in her life. That's something.
Find temporary housing, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, go to a shelter. Yeah, I've actually heard there's actually good shelters in the area. Well, actually in Fort Worth, and I don't want to be in Fort Worth. If I move, I'm actually gonna be headed into.
Hold on. Sean M., you said Olivia didn't send the kids presents. A stranger sent it. So Nisha said no. Then later Olivia said she was a friend. Okay. So essentially Nisha didn't know, they weren't aware of where these gifts were coming from or who they were even from. So I'm like, if a package was sent to the damn house and by Olivia from Olivia Johnson, why not just take the shit in the house and give it to the kids? Why not? I don't know. Tasha, you said Olivia lies like the sun rises. I'll take what she says with a grain of salt. Me too. You also said also gifts from Olivia would be fine, but I'm not taking gifts from a complete stranger on her behalf. That's weird. Um, if she's, it depends on how it's done. If you're not expecting it and a complete stranger just shows up and says, here are some gifts for the kids, and there's no notice about it, I don't know how she wouldn't even be able to contact them. So I guess when you put it like that, it is weird. She more than likely she had no contact with Gerard. She wasn't able to send emails in jail or say like, hey, I want to send the kids Christmas gifts. It should be coming this or that day. So due to the fact that she wasn't able to set it up that way, that would make it weird. Um, so I get what y'all saying. I understand.
To like closer to where my
He
kids
stay
are.
creating.
I'm sure people are very excited. You got this, Liv. You will know what's the right decision to make. No, that's the thing. I don't know what the right decision to make is. I'm torn. I'm literally torn. I could leave this week and I could go. I could leave the state this week and be good. But
Real quick, we got 115 people watching. I only have 34 likes. Could everybody please go ahead and hit that like button for me?
my baby told me, don't leave until you can take me with you. How can I leave her? How can I leave my babies? Like, and when my baby saw me, she just started bawling. Like, how can I leave my babies, bro?
She said when she left, she started crying. Like when she saw her, she started crying. Well, when was the last time that they seen her?
Homeless? No, I'm good. I'd rather be homeless. Woo! Amen, honey. I'd rather be homeless. Ooh, wee, honey. I'm sorry. Mm, but your boo is there. Oh, but your boo is there. My boo? Who? My baby daddy? This baby daddy? Yeah, he's here. But that doesn't mean anything. I You're still standing, Liv. I'm rooting for you, girl. Thank you. Whether he's here or not, you guys think I'm gonna stay for a man? I'm staying in this state where I'm not from and have no family in for my children. That's the only reason I'm in Texas. I don't know if you guys knew that. Is this a new baby daddy? Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. Get yourself a Pinterest board and start homeless having kids. Yeah, homeless having kids. Yeah, I know, but you know what? It's crazy because you guys can judge me, but you guys know bitches like me. You guys know people like me. Stop that. Stop that. You know people worse off than me. Maybe you've been worse off than me. Get yourself a Pinterest board and start filling it with the things you'd like to see in your new place. Girl, I just need a couple bedrooms. I'm not being picky because I know I have to move like kind of I got to move kind of in the ghetto, and I say ghetto because I feel like any part of Dallas is the ghetto. Um so yeah, I'm going to be in the ghetto. Yeah, you guys, I'm going to be in the ghetto with all my kids. Mhm. I'm gonna be one of them ghetto ass bitches. So go ahead, get out of your system and go ahead and say it a million times so you feel better about your life. But I don't care. Oh well, if that's how you feel. I really don't care about none of that stuff. I'm healthy. I'm not a druggie. I have my mind. I'm a good
Girl, okay.
person, and my kids are healthy. And it's like that's selfish. That's more selfish to me because I'm just thinking about me. You know. You said warning, being pretty doesn't last forever. Actually, it's been lasting pretty long for me, honey. If you want to talk about my looks keep going, honey. I don't know if you know. Oh, here. No. Hold on. Fuck, I hope I didn't leave it. No. And this is the only reason we ever land on the topic of my looks because you guys want to always bring them up. Haters like that hater that just said that. Looks do last forever, ladies, especially if you take care of yourself. You could be da da da. Since y'all want to talk so much shit. Yeah. But bitches have off days. But you ugly females, honey. You could dress it up. But what they say, you can't put lipstick on a pig, honey. Okay. A pig gonna be a pig, sweetheart. All them wigs and them lipsticks and them lashes. Girl, you just look.
Girl, who even gives a damn? It's like she's so pressed about what people had to say about her mugshot. Move around. Let it go. You already knew what it was. You knew that people was going to do that. It is what it is. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Come on. I don't know why the live chat is not actually showing. Like, what is the problem?
There's your
Oh, that's
family.
why. Okay.
Not in this state. I'm part Filipino. That's cute. Filipinos are beautiful people. It will get better. Mm-hmm. But that's not the point. The point is I don't know what to do. And I guess I came on here because I gotta figure out what to do.
She said she came on here. She came on here to figure out what to do. Well, what? I'm confused. She said she came on here to figure out what to do. Well, what are the people supposed to tell you to do? If you have first, last, and security, go get a fucking apartment. If you don't, then bitch, go to a shelter if you can't afford to keep paying it for that hotel, or if that guy's not going to pay for it. It's just as simple as that. And if you don't give a fuck about seeing your kids, then go ahead, go with your family. Like that's what you do. You know what your options are. You came live to figure out what to do. Like, are you slow? Um, Barbara, you said she don't have a man, but yet she turned around and claims Gamer Bay is her man. She, if you notice, she's not necessarily claiming Gamer Bay as her man. She's saying that that's her baby daddy. Okay. She already said in her previous live stream that she really is not feeling Gamer Bay like that. He's just kind of just there just because he's there. There because he's available and because she's available and she doesn't have any other options. He's probably the most desperate one. Okay. So that's why he's there. But Olivia does not appear to be claiming him as, oh, this is my man. He's just there. Um, Brandy Canola, you said she's so dumb. She don't know what being pretty, no lasting really means. Oh, not lasting really means. Sam Williams, you said, didn't she say her place was handled before jail? She did make it seem like she had it together, but she doesn't have it together. Um, she actually did go to a storage facility. At first, I was a little skeptical. To be honest, I think that Olivia may already have a place lined up. She she just doesn't appear to be. She doesn't stay down for too long. So I'm quite sure she had mustered up the money or saved up the money because she knew that this was coming um, some kind of way. And if she doesn't have it, more than likely her mother will help her because she needs housing. She has a baby on the way. She has 2 other kids that are going to have to come back because I'm quite sure Stella needs a break at this point. Um, so yeah, I think that she's not going to have a problem finding a place to stay. All right. I think that maybe Stella probably was already setting some shit up for her anyway, right? And she got to wait till the first come around. Maybe that's what's going on. Let's see. Stay creative. You said you came on here to make money. Stop fucking lying. Exactly. Not to figure out what you're going to do. You know what you have to do. Like what? Black and Bush, you said pretty don't last forever implies that she's pretty. These people are slow. Long hair don't care. You said I'm sick of her and Jazz coming on here to figure out what to do. Child, yes, me too. You was a grown ass woman. You figure it out. You know what your options are. If you have money, get a place. If you don't, go to a fucking shelter. And if you don't want to go to a shelter, go be with your family. Simple as that. The internet's not going to be able to tell you what to do at all because we don't have any money for you. We can't help. Miss Love, you said I really don't think she knows who the baby daddy is. I don't think she knows either. Like I said yesterday, she went from saying that Joey was the father to then saying that this guy is the father. Olivia does not know who the father of the child is, but she's going to go with the weakest option. This guy's willing to be around even after knowing that she had another man there that she was laid up with after him. So it is what it is. Let's see. Banana Muffin, you say he's there because she's lonely. Exactly. She don't want to be by herself. And I would hope, listen, he should at least be paying for that goddamn hotel room. At the very least, he should be paying for the hotel room that she's staying in. I hope she's not so desperate to the point where she's using her money to pay for this hotel and he's coming to fuck over there with his game to yell in the room with her. Like, I just don't. That would be crazy. Rose, you said Gamer Base seems to not be helping her out to make sure she has a place to live because he doesn't have a place to live. So how much can he really help her, right? She said that she can't go stay with him. Enchanted Spirit, you said, hey, MGTV and chat. Oh, Lord, this bomb's homeless and pregnant again. This scammer never stops. No, she doesn't. But I don't think she's scamming about this. I just think that she doesn't have it together yet. But I'm quite sure she will get it together. Banana Muffin, you said, and Gamer doesn't have it like that, or she would have been at his house. Yeah, he doesn't. He probably lives with his mother or his baby mama or something like that. You know, he lives somewhere that she can't go. All right. But I would be pissed. First of all, I don't have a place to stay. So if I'm paying for this hotel room, I don't want no bum ass nigga coming up to lay up with me. What are you going to help with? The fee for the room? Are you helping me with a security deposit? And the money I have to pay to get a place? If you're not able to assist with any of that, you need to get the fuck out of here. And if he believes that she's carrying his child, he should be helping to some degree. Let's see. Everyday Life, you said every pregnancy to these chicks is like the first time because they're never prepared. And the more she speaks, the worse her situation will get. I agree. Enchanted Spirit, you said all these kids and baby daddies, but stays broke and homeless. Child is a mess. And my whole thing is, she said, and she's speaking, like when she talks, because she has talked about relationships and things like that since she's been out of jail. And when she's speaking, she's not speaking as if she's currently with the man that she wants to be with, right? And I just think it's so unfortunate to keep getting pregnant by people that you don't even want. Like you should have never slept with them in the first place. You don't want them. You don't want to be with him. You don't think that he's a good man. You don't want to claim him. He's just there, but you're having his baby, possibly, because we don't know if he's the father or what. But so I said that he's desperate, but she's also desperate. You don't even like this man. Why the fuck are you giving him a baby? Why? I don't even understand. Even if it was Joey, why give him a fucking baby? He has a slew of baby moms back in New York. Like, at this point, I just feel like she shouldn't be having a baby by any of these men. Honestly, truly. It's pointless. Everyday Life, you said MGTV, she paid for the room and bought him something to eat for sex. Not bought the room and got him something to eat for a little bit of dick. No. Mm, that's desperate. Okay. That's terrible. But let's continue.
I'm in Texas. Oh my god. No, I saw some good prices of places in areas that I didn't want to live in. But I gotta live over there, not because of the price, not only because of the prices, but because I want to be like right next to my kids. Oh gosh, bro, I am cold. It's fucking cold, you guys. Thanks, guys.
I'm speeding it up.
Oh yeah, that light skinned dude that had a hot. Oh yeah, he had a good mugshot. Yeah, but he's a fucking dude. Okay, and yeah, of course he had a good mugshot. He was fuck him. Okay, he got fucking famous off his mugshot, bitch. No, it's not that. It's not that story over here. Okay, that was a hot mess. Now it would have looked cute if I got to keep my wig on. I was gonna do a whole little pose for y'all and everything, but they killed it. Telling me to take my fucking wig off. I was like, bitch, fuck you, hoe. You see, they were targeting me. They were hating on a bitch. No, they didn't know I was bald headed underneath. But yeah, it's okay. Like I don't even give a fuck. That shit is so fucking petty. I swear to God. I swear to God. These mods won't let me be great. No, they won't. Stop being stupid. Where am I from?
Girl,
Y'all so mean to live.
I can't do the moaning.
No, I'm not critical of people's looks. I don't give a fuck what you guys look like. This is how it goes in my world. Y'all come for me and I come back for you. And you don't like that. And now I'm the fucking bully. Stop coming for me. A dusty bitch came for me again today. Nobody gives a fuck because she ain't shit. But if I come back for her, oh, Olivia's so mean. You know, I look better. I, you know what I mean? Like I'm a smarter bitch. Like I'm a real, you know what I mean? Like going for somebody like that is like going for like a child or some shit. So it's like if I go for a
Girl, please, you done already said everything there is to say about Jasmine. There really is not much else for you to be saying. You don't have any new tea on her because you guys are no longer friends. So a back and forth exchange between you two is pretty much pointless. You don't know what's going on in her life. She knows what's going on a little bit in yours, but not every goddamn thing. It just the shit is over with. It's over with. Let it go. It's her saying, I look better than you and I'm smarter than you. I mean, okay, girl, if you want to say you look better than her, fine. All right. But smarter, I don't know. I don't know necessarily. And I think that they're both dumb in a lot of ways. But I mean, Jasmine did have a baby by Chris, and he was a bum. But you are having babies by several bums. Okay. At this point, you are now going to have three children and three different baby daddies from these last three, and all the last three baby daddies essentially are bombs. They can't help you with shit. So I don't know if I would consider you smarter. I think y'all on the same page, but let's continue.
person like that, I'm gonna be the bad person. But it's like people steady coming for me. So it's like I am not critical. I don't care what you look like. But if you're gonna constantly come for me and you look like who did it and why, sir, I'm gonna say something back to you if I want to, and then I'm so
It's her keep saying she looked like who did it and why. Girl, first of all, I don't think that Jasmine looks pretty good when she gets herself together. Even the last video that we just watched of her, she looks good in that live. Now, when she just woke up with no fucking bra on and her face looks swollen and nose is spread wide and all of the blemishes are showing, oh yeah, she looks a little fucked up. But girl, you look fucked up too when you're not together. Look at your mugshot. So what are we saying? Talking about you look better than somebody is just extremely childish. Extremely childish.
critical and I'm so mean. No, because I don't care what y'all look like. I think everyone's beautiful in their own way. But you don't have to tear me down because you feel insecure about yourself. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. I didn't do shit to you.
Banana Muffin, I agree. You said, I don't think Jazzy would have put herself in jail for non payment. I don't think so either. She was stressed about the couple of hours that she had to spend in there. Okay. I don't think Jasmine would allow herself to have to be put in jail for, I don't even know what it was. It said 180 days. She didn't wind up having to do that. What was it, like a month or so? Either way, I don't think Jasmine would be willing to go through all that at all. I just don't. Barbara, you said so. Now, what is she going to do when she gets Kalani and AJ back because she doesn't have have childcare anymore, and she's going to have to go to work? She's gonna have to start all over again. Start all over again. She's gonna have to get put back in one of those job search programs and get the kids back in daycare. She's gonna have to figure it out, unless you want to go back to jail. Regina Jackson, you said she's going to deliver that baby, still be a deadbeat. This lady hasn't changed, wanting the goofy gang to support her. She really don't want the Web3, but she doesn't want to look bad. I agree. Enchanted Spirit, you said this 304 is uneducated, middle school dropout with zero skills or further education in life, but she's talking about she's smarter than Jasmine. Exactly. Girl, you're not. You're just not. You're not. All right? You're not. Banana Muffin, you said it's the fact that she's lying about Gamer Bay, saying he has a high paying career in his own place, etc., just like she did Joey. Right. But Gamer Bay's a bum. He got too much time. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with men playing video games, whatever, but you got too much fucking time. Everywhere you go, you got to bring your motherfucking gaming system. What is this about? You can't be in a hotel for a day or two without your games. It just gives, I don't know. He just little boy behavior. Like, no, you're not a grown ass man. He's not. He can't be. He can't be. I don't know no man that got to take his motherfucking Xbox everywhere. Who's doing that? Who? You can't wait till you get back home. I don't get it. Banana Muffin, you said I'm also sure my Dukes will be on her ass about it too. The non-payment and jail because she ain't taking those babies. I agree. She definitely would be, child. She don't even get the kids now. So I know she wouldn't want to do it then. But luckily for her, she would only have to get Legend because I'm quite sure Phil would have the other, you know. Barbara Dumaine, you said she should hope that she gets no restrictions when it comes to low income housing or Section 8. After going to jail, they may not let her have a house. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Black and Bougie, you said she makes way more than Jasmine on here. Give their parents 1,000 a month and shut the fuck up. I agree. She definitely makes way more. Miss Love, you say he's bored with her. I don't know. Like I said, I just think he's desperate and she's desperate too. That's all that is. But let's continue.
Where's my candy? I want my candy. I left my candy. I don't have no candy, y'all. So I'm gonna have to chew some gum. Tuesday's cool. Yeah, we can do Cash App questions. You can send me a Cash App, baby.
Girl, what? Come on.
No offense, I love you guys, but some of y'all just being with y'all. Some of y'all just be with anybody to be with somebody, and I don't want to be like that. Like, I don't want to be with just anybody. Does that make sense? Like the next person I get with, like, I want to be like super in love.
So that's what I meant by she's not really interested in Gamer Bay. She said the next person I get with, I want to be super in love, which leads me to believe that, and lets me know that she's not in love with this man. She's just with him because she doesn't have any other options at this time. And she's saying that some of y'all just get with anybody just to have somebody, but you're actually having babies by just anybody. Anybody. If we've heard Gamer Bay's voice, right, and it's extremely annoying. Imagine how he sounds when he fucks. How did you let somebody like that get on top of you? You pick any nigga. Look at Joey. What? I don't know. To be honest, I wouldn't have thought that she would be like, I don't know. Joey just gives OG vibes. You know? I don't know. But she can't say that people just get with anybody when you're actually doing that, like living that life. You're about to have a baby by anybody. You don't even know who the fuck the dad is. Literally anybody.
I still don't see your comment. I don't know. Your comment. It is so cold. Like, why are my feet so cold? I want something sweet to drink. Mm, do they still have that nerd drink? You're gorgeous. You guys, stop it. I'm really not. This is just the makeup and the filters. Let the haters tell it. I don't look anything like this, you guys. I'm totally catfishing you guys right now. I look nothing like this. Nothing. I have like 10 tons of makeup on and I have like 5 filters on. Oh, let's go here. Look at that drink. Oh, what is that? Look, you can drink it. If you can think it, you can drink it. Ooh.
Yeah, so y'all, she's obviously not broke. She's riding around just eating at various fast food restaurants. Just, I don't know. This lady is a trip. That's all I can say.
That looks so freaking good. Let me show it to you guys. Look. Look. That's exactly what I want. Whatever that is, I want it. What is that thing? Oh, shit. I can't zoom y'all out. Oh, God.
Let me read some of y'all's comments because now she's just talking about anything. Um, Wait a minute. Start creating. You said, "Where are your kids? Fuck the candy." Right. She don't want to talk about that. Enchanted Spirit. Wait, let me read Regina Jackson. Regina Jackson, you said if she did send Christmas gifts, Liv would have gave out Mr. and Mrs. Webb's addresses to keep it 100. She could have given them their Christmas gifts before she went to jail. She knew the outcome. Yeah, you got a point there. You got a point there. You got a point there for sure. Or I would have just had Stella get the shit, order it, send it to the house. It got Stella's name on it. They know who the fuck that is. Boom. That's it. That's all. Enchanted Spirit, you said she's so bitter she'd rather go to jail and be away from her kids than pay her child support. Yeah. Yeah, she is. Um, Black and Bougie, you said how? You fuck everything. She literally does. It's sad. Sean you said she looks rough now. How she so choosy and delusional now? Girl, I mean, man, listen, I don't. She was never choosy. Never, obviously. Stay creating. You said so you'll be with everybody to avoid being with anybody. I guess so. I don't know, child. Finest George, you said he can't leave his gaming. She can't leave her lives. Both weirdos and underdeveloped mentally. I agree. I couldn't agree more. Let me scroll down. Banana Buffer, you said LMAO, he sounds like a gerbil when he fucks. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to think about it. I just know that just off his regular voice. He sounds annoying. I don't even know what she's doing with him. I don't know. I really don't. Um, Black and Bush, you said, come to find out he's below average standing at the corner store. Not standing at the corner store. Everyday life, you said she hates that ninja, but let him tap it raw. Child, she hates all of them, but they could just get it anytime, any day. Shit, even the one that took her kids from her can get it at any time. Any man can just get it. She meets you on the app. She'll invite you over around the fucking kids and do what she wants to do. It's just the craziest thing to me. Like, she literally has no pics. Like, I'm telling you, I was actually flabbergasted when I seen Joey. After all the things she said, and I'm not saying he's a bad looking guy. Maybe he looked better in his younger days, more than likely. But like I said, he gives OG vibes. His voice in itself, the whole background with all the baby mamas that he has, I don't know. And she actually tried to make it seem like he was something, child. So I know that this gamer bay he's not shit. Okay. Let's see. Rose, you said Gamer Bay could have taken her to Olive Garden or Chili's for a nice meal since she has no kids now. He could have, but does he have the money to? Does he have the money to? That's the thing. Because you'd think that he would have treated her out to eat or did something nice for her, considering the fact that she just got out of jail and she's supposedly carrying his baby. You'd think that he would have did something nice for her. But no, he just came over, bought his game, and laid up in a hotel with her. That's it. Miss Love, you said Gamer Bay has an emotional support gaming system. Well, he needs to stop it. He's a grown-ass man. Rose, you said Joey got out fast. He's seen things he didn't like and moved on. Was moved on. He got a lot of baggage with him anyway. That was a messy situation that really should have never happened. It sounds like, honestly. And he tried to make it sound good, but regardless of what he said, no. Olivia's easy, and she just goes for anything. Sean M., you said it seems like a lot of her decisions are to prove something to us, strangers on the internet. We are low-key ruining her life. Regina, you said, sorry, Liv, I would never be in your place because I'm educated, not a deadbeat, God-fearing, honest, and I take care of my responsibilities, have a good husband, and that would make sure his family is good. So no, listen. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue. I'm gonna try to just breeze through this live stream.
Gosh.
Oop. And I don't care about this part.
Oh, I wish it was more sour though.
Real quick, we have 140 people in the live stream. Can I please get up to at least 80 to 100 likes, y'all? Stop playing around. Go ahead and hit that like button, okay? Not easy, loose, and desperate. Oh my gosh.
Shit sticky.
Wait a minute. SC Johnson, you said I don't have any sound. Can everybody hear me? Oh, you said refresh, we hear it good. Okay.
Yeah. How many months am I? Yeah, because this is some real pregnancy shit right here, especially in the wintertime. What the? Ain't no one giving you 20. Oh, well then, girl, you better stop asking girl your question because you're wasting your little thumb. Your little thumb. You're wasting all this right here. Your thumb must be exhausted.
Girl.
She always look high. I'm so confused. I don't know how I look high. I need to get gas. All the limeade shit is at the bottom.
Girl.
Experiencing it. It was like my first time experiencing it type shit. So, but here's the thing. When I was talking to my friend today, I was like, oh, I guess I did have it good. Like when I didn't really have to work. Like Wait a minute. How can I word this? I'm trying to think how I could word this without saying too much. Because I haven't had to work in a long fucking time because of me. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Do you guys understand what I mean? Like, I guess I had it good with those people who were like, oh, so willing to cover everything if I needed them to. But the baby daddy was a cheater. The Mexican guy wasn't a cheater, but the baby daddy was a complete disgusting pig cheater. So it's like, you know, no, I don't give a fuck what you're willing to do. You're a cheater. That's gross. You know what I mean? Type shit. Ooh, so I was just wondering, that's how women feel, right? I mean, I know there's bitches.
She said, I feel like I had it good when I was dealing with the two people that did whatever I needed them to do. So let's think about it. Olivia is saying that Gerard was a provider, right? Which we all have been able to see, right? And she's also saying that the guy that she dealt with before Gerard that was Mexican was also a provider. Those are two out of how many men that you've been with that were providing for you. And you entertain these bums who can't do anything for you out of desperation. Just for a little bit of dick. That's all you get. It's not no dates. It's not no trips. It's not nothing. None of that going on. They're not paying the bill. They're not doing nothing. They're not doing shit. But you're giving them access to your body, getting pregnant by them, and then I'm sure there's a slew of other men who we don't know about who had access to her body as well. And you can only, and we, because she's loose like that. So I don't know. I'll say that Olivia probably has at least fucking 20 to 25 bodies. Okay. That's just what it is. That's just my guess. Could be wrong. Who knows? Right. But out of that potential 25, there were only two willing to do something for her. Isn't that something?
Who are like don't care, but I feel like dumb bitches, you don't really have much invested. Like if you really love the man, you're gonna care if he cheats on you. If you don't give a fuck and he's just paying your bills and he's just like a sugar daddy, you're not gonna care if he cheats on you or whatever he does. Like do whatever you want because you're gonna do whatever you want to do. But it was interesting because most of the guys that I fuck with, they think I'm like spoiled or some shit. And I'm not spoiled. I've been spoiled, I guess. Can you even call that being spoiled? Having a man pay for everything? I feel like that's what they're supposed to do. Is that not what they're supposed to do? I need to get with a Mexican. I need to go back to the Mexican side of things.
Not her saying that's what they're supposed to do. If you feel like men are just supposed to provide and pay for everything, then how do you wind up with these men who do absolutely nothing? Men are not, that's not all they're supposed to be doing. I mean, it's a lot of people out here in relationships where, their man is not paying all the bills and they split bills, or maybe he pays the rent and they pay the utilities. As long as the man is providing, I feel like that's a good sign. But you have no room to talk when you're sitting here. You're about to have three baby daddies who don't do shit for you or the kids. I'm quite sure Gamer Bay isn't going to be any different at all.
Is this place open? Hurry up. The Helion. Taking your sweet ass time. They're not open. They said they have one of those things like I'll be back. Are they not open? Let me go see. I think you're not used to responsibilities. Girl, bye. Fuck. Responsibilities. When the looks are gone, you'll humble yourself. The looks ain't going nowhere, honey. I'm always gonna be a fine bitch, okay? I'm just gonna age. I'm gonna be an old fine bitch when I'm old.
So let me read y'all's comments real fast. But then the muffin, you said they think she's entitled and lazy, and I agree. I think that that's exactly what they think about her. Um, but they also think that she's easy. And the thing about it is, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here is the thing. I feel like if a man can hit you up or you guys meet on a dating app, right? You meet on a dating app. The first link up is at the woman's house with her children, right? He might bring a bottle of alcohol, some sort of liquor or something like that, maybe some weed with him, right? They spend some time at the house, talk to her on the phone, or you know what, they talk to her on the phone for a little bit, then they get invited to the house with her and her children. They bring a bottle, bring some weed or something like that, right? And next thing you know, they got her laid out on her back with her legs wide open, right? At that point, because they have been able to have so much access to you so easily, the likelihood of them providing, they're just not going to do it because they didn't have to. If it wasn't like that from the beginning and they were able to get the buns without any effort, they're not going to put that effort in later on. She got lucky with Gerard. She did. And I find it hard to believe that the guy before Gerard was a provider. I think Gerard was the only one who carried it that way for her, to be honest. I do. I do. He was the only one. Because that's why she stuck on him like that. But anyway, all I'm saying is men aren't going to provide for you if you give them access to you so easily. They provide for what they think is an investment, somebody who they prioritize, who they think is important. And Olivia doesn't even hold herself to that standard to even be considered important as a priority to a man. So they're not going to help. They're just not. They're not going to do anything. Anyway, let me go ahead. Black and Butch, you said she stayed thinking she could find better and she's proven wrong every day. Right. Even with her being as pretty as she believes that she is, that's still not enough to get a man to do right by her. So unfortunate. Um, let's see. Banana Muffin, you said she waited until 4 p.m. to look at an apartment. Yeah, that's insane. I mean, shit, that would be all I'm concerned with, to be honest. Housing. That's it. That's all. I really wouldn't even have. I understand she has to make money, but listen, are you calling places actively? If you got 2 hours and 50 minutes to spend online, have you called any apartment complexes to see if you could do a walkthrough, see if they have any openings available? What do they have? Like, what are you doing? Are you on the online searching for places? You can't be if you have 3 hours to spend on the internet. What are you doing? If I was homeless, that would be the only fucking thing I'm worried about. The internet can come last after I gotta go back to my hotel or something. Um, Stay creating. Yes, she did say her looks ain't going nowhere. Okay. Nearly Fierstein, you said she acts like a 10-year-old. She does. Everyday life, you said she's still stuck. She's stuck stupid on Gerard, and she always will be because to be like I've said it over and over again. But although he was a cheater, he seems and appears to be the best man that she's had. So she's never going to let that go. All right. Enchanted Spirit, you said stuck back in 2019 when they broke up, and he met Nisha. Look at God. Mm. Virginia, you said right next to your kids. That's why Jarrod and Nisha moved an hour away, so you wouldn't be close to them. You're a nuisance to everybody. Oh my gosh. Enchanted Spirit, you said she's on POF searching for Gerard 2.0. Well, she hasn't had any luck. Okay. So I think she needs to give it a break. All she has gotten from these guys on POF is a wet ass and babies. That's it. That's it. That's all. But then the muffin, you said she could have went live at night. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Um, Rose, you said no. Liv wants Stella to do the legwork to find a place for her. More than likely, that's what's happening. And like I said, Stella knew what she was getting out. So more than likely, Stella was already looking for places for her. More than likely, because the YouTube check is in Stella's name, Stella is going to have to be the one with the name on the lease. I'm quite sure that that's what's going on. And Stella probably was looking for places for Liv anyway. Okay. Let's see. So SC Johnson saying she doesn't have sound again. Can everybody else hear me real quick? I just want to know so I don't continue. But anyway, Miss Love, you said Rod wasn't paying all the bills with her like he is with Nisha because they didn't have it like that then, especially with Stella having to get his truck in her name. Oh, wow. Mm. Let's continue.
Can y'all stop saying that shit? Y'all are so bitter when the looks are gone. Bitch, the looks, where are they going? Where are they going? Where are the looks going, honey? Are they gonna get up and walk away? Why? Because I'm gonna be old, bitch? It don't matter. Guys love old bitches. Okay, hold on. I gotta go see something. I'm gonna go. Oh, it's so cold. It's so cold.
Girl, no.
$600. That's not bad. Come on. Place a lot. And it's still like I like the actual apartments, and it's still kind of, I mean, I wanted to get closer into Dallas, but this is fine. But okay, tell me this, you guys. What is this? $1,200 for a 2-bedroom, and the apartment is 1,000 square feet, and it's clean. I know it's a clean place, and I really like the pool area, and it has a gym. Wait, does it have a gym? I think this place has a gym. I don't really care if it does or doesn't. I have my own shit. But that's good, right? If it's 1,200, I would pay half of that shit. So I'd pay like 600.
So she said 1,200 for a 2-bedroom that's 1,000 square feet and it's clean. Here's the thing. Olivia is now on her way to being a mother of 6 children, right? She's not only just going to have AJ and Kalani, right? Also, she has a baby on the way, which more than likely is going to be in a bassinet in her room. But she also has the Web3 that are going to be coming over. I do not understand why what are we looking at 2 bedrooms for? Why are we looking at 2 bedrooms? You don't want to have like adequate sleeping arrangements for all 6 of your children? You at least need to have a 3-bedroom. So you can put all the girls in one room and the boys in the other. Or something. I don't know how you can set it, but you got to have at least 3. With 6 kids, at least 3 bedrooms.
That's not bad. Come on, stupid. Hi. God, people are so slow when they get in front of you.
Well, Miss Love, you said she can't afford a 3-bedroom. Well, she already said she was moving in the ghetto. So she might have to go a little bit deeper in the ghetto. What is you going? What? It's not like she's one of those moms that are going to make a sacrifice, right? And have the 2 bedrooms as the kids' rooms, and she sleep out in the living room or some shit like that. She's not finna be one of those moms. She's most definitely going to have all her shit in one room, right? And I don't know, or maybe I guess she'll let the Web3 come sleep in her room when they come over. I don't know, but I just don't understand. 6 kids, you need a 3-bedroom. That's all I'm saying. I just don't get it.
That's a steal for a 2-bedroom, 1,000 square feet. 1,000 square feet, that's not bad. And this is still in a good area too. Like I just don't know. I gotta see. We'll see, y'all. We'll see. She said come back Monday, and she said that her manager will work with me too because my credit. I told her, I said I have a broken lease. I have like 2 broken leases, And she's like, well, if we have to do, what does she call it?
Oh my gosh. S.G. Johnson, you said at Gamer Bay's age, he should have his own place and have her move in with him. That's a red flag, Olivia. Child, he should have his own place, right? But Olivia does not like that man. She does not want to live with him. She does not want to be stuck and confined to him. As soon as she has her own space and she has her, her life back together a little bit, she's not going to be dealing with Gamer Bay like that. She's going to start dealing with somebody else, even during the pregnancy. He's not going to be the only guy that's around. She does not want to live with that man at all. Um, Let me see. Everyday life. You said she clearly has no plan for the Web3 to come over. Where the hell is the new baby going? Right. It's going to go on her road. You said this apartment is about to be small and stanky.
She said a credit risk, whatever. It's $600 for the deposit.
AF.
That's not bad. And I like that place. Yep. Yep. I'm putting all my kids in one bedroom. I sure am. I gotta do what I gotta do. It doesn't matter if we live in a studio as long as we're all together. My kids don't care about petty shit that you guys care about. My kids just care that they have their mommy. And mommy gotta do what mommy gotta do. Sorry. I have to. Remember, you guys, I still gotta pay child support. So I have to do what I have to do. So I don't care about all that extra shit. I just want to be around my kids. Expensive. I don't think Texas is expensive. I think that I just have, I'm going to say it again. I think I just have to deal with a lot of unnecessary stuff. So it just makes my life a little harder. But it's okay, guys. Everything will be okay. You know? I'm not one to feel sorry for myself and cry in a corner. I just pick myself up and keep going. That's all you can really do. And that's what the fuck I'm about to do. Okay, we're gonna park right here. We're out the way. Everybody can leave me the hell alone and get off of me. Oh, I should just go up there. There's a gas station.
See what I mean? Just pulling over, parking any goddamn where. Listen, y'all. At this point, we're coming up on almost 2 hours of me doing this live stream. I don't think she's talking about anything else, that's worthy of listening to. It's pretty much the same shit. Let me go ahead and stop sharing my screen real quick. Yeah, that's it. That's all. Listen, at the end of the day, I hope she does get it together because she's gonna have to get those other two kids back, and she does have a baby on the way. I hope she gets it together. I hope that she, does the right thing and pays the child support to stay out of jail. And I hope she does right by the Web3 as well. I really do, because this is just too much. It's sad. It's very sad to be just getting out of jail, homeless. You got about to have 6 fucking kids with men that you don't even like. Okay, nobody's helping. Nobody can't help. They just there. It's just too much going on. So I hope she gets it together, and I hope that Jasmine goes ahead and minds her fucking business and just focuses on her life, because like I said, Jasmine's not a match for Olivia as when it comes to going back and forth and everything. Excuse me. So she needs to leave it alone and stop trying to ride on Olivia's coattail to get views, because she looks desperate. She looks corny. Okay. And she's playing herself because she's not any better either. Okay. So that's my thoughts on that. I'm going to read some of you guys' comments and then we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Um, Rose, you said Liv says she has broken 2 leases. What is that? Eviction? I have no idea a broken lease. I don't know, but violating your lease, I would think that means like if you leave before the lease is up or something. Barbara, you said, remember when Gerard had a 2 bedroom when he got with Nisha? Olivia was having a fit over that. Now she's in the same predicament. Right, right. Stay creating. You said, are the kids a priority or fast food? Definitely fast food. Fast food over the kids, okay? Rose Trulio, you said, I live in Florida, 1 hour away from a beach. A studio, 1 bed, 1 bath is 1,800. Barbara, you said she has all that exercise equipment, all the other furniture she has. How is she going to fit that in the 2 bedroom? She's going to have to get rid of some things. Definitely going to have to get rid of some things, for sure. Miss Love, you said, I don't understand her logic of continuing to make baby after baby, AB after AB, random man after random man. I don't understand it either. Outside, I mean, I guess it's just like the desperation to have a piece of a man. These men are not giving her much. They're not providing anything. They're not uplifting her in any way. They just lay her down on her back and pump her up with babies, and that's enough for her. And the only reason why any person would just accept that is just because they're desperate to have a piece of a man, any man. All right. And that's sad. It's really sad. And she's just fucking her life up. She really is. Like, at this point, I think she needs to stop having kids. Seriously. All that shit talking she did about Chrissy, and look at her. Look at her. Just look at her. Um, Paula Lobato, you said, where's the kids? They're with Stella. Barbara, you said she says it's a good area. Then she turns around and says it's in the ghetto. So which is it, narcissist woman? Which one do you choose? Because it's the same place. Right. She don't want the people to know where it's at. Who cares? A place is a place at this time. She doesn't have anywhere else to go. So she needs to get something. Um, You said if CPS finds out Olivia has all those children in 1 bedroom, she's going to be in a heck of a lot of trouble. Once children reach a certain age, they cannot sleep together. Right, but what is the age? What age is that? Because especially boys and girls. So I don't know what the age limit is for a boy and a girl to share a room. I don't know. I don't know. S.C. Johnson, you said, I don't know why a man would take the chance of getting her pregnant. They got to be just as bad. They are. The last 3 definitely are just as bad as Liv. Okay? Despite Joey trying to come up here and clear his name or whatever, I still feel like he's just as bad. All right? It is what it is. And these men don't give a damn. They just worried about getting their nut off. They're not thinking about the kind of life that their children are going to have to live or the type of woman that they are impregnating. They're very irresponsible. She's just as irresponsible. So they're all one and the same. All right? Rose, you said fire hazard of all those people in that small space. I mean, people make it work. We've seen on social media, people have all different types of living arrangements. With a 2 bedroom, I would think that obviously she'd have to be sleeping in the living room, especially when Web3 come, and split the girls up in one room and the boys in the other. She got to make it work if she's going to get a 2 bedroom. But obviously, it's preferred that she would have a 3 bedroom at least. But anyway, you guys, that's all I have for y'all tonight. I am tired. All right. We have been on here for 2 hours and 4 minutes. Before I get off of here, I want to say thank you to every last one of you who sat through this live stream with me. Thank you to everybody who went ahead and hit that like button. And if you have not already done so, please go ahead and do that on your way out. Okay. And comment your thoughts down below if you haven't done so already. Also hit that subscribe button too. And until next time, I will talk to you all later. All right. Good night. Bye-bye.